New day. There's a major road right over there, and I don't know, say 8 blocks that way or more is the beach. See, here we got these tour buses. So we're in another part here. It appears to me large tour bus operators work. My apartment's only like 4 blocks that way. There's a big garden area, sort of park looking thing there. We're out looking for some lunch today. I was going to cruise around for a bit. So notice there's a billiard center. Other side of that cement truck was another billiards pool hall kind of a place. So this is the route I come up from my apartment, cook that direction quite a bit. So you can kind of see the cement truck there. That's where that, on this side, that's where that pool hall was. And there's another pool hall, pretty big one there, and another pool hall. Yeah, that's definitely a tour bus. I saw in the window there, the tour group was 4. As soon as I come around the car, I notice another pool hall. A bunch of pool halls down here. See, this, I really do feel like a lot of this is set up for tour buses. But it's the wrong time of the year for big tour groups is my guess. Talking to someone, an American woman, lives in New York City. She came from Russia when she was like 7 years old though. She's kind of taking a beat. I think she said she's doing 90 days here in Vietnam. She was saying that the government funded a bunch of money for upscaling, whatever you want to say, a lot of the areas around here. So now everyone's in a rush before the deadline to get that money from the government to do all this remodeling and upgrades and everything else they're doing around here before the deadline for the money runs out. Someone thought they'd be funny with renaming their vehicle. Achakoi, Pleco, more Placosmas. Beach is on down that way. Not sure where I want to go. Walk this area a lot. Don't know. Let's keep going. It's more that heavy expat area. Westerners. It's a pretty warm, muggy day after all that rain. I think I'm gonna do more walking closer to the beach, pick up on this breeze, stay a little cooler. Oh, here's another one of those shuttle car. In front of a big hotel. Nice place to sit and have some coffee. Sit out here in the front. Check out what they got here for lunch. So down there they couldn't make the meal for like another 45 minutes. Nah, mad. Nice to meet you. One of the dishes I wanted to try, my mother could make. She was taught by a Vietnamese woman back in the 70s when I was born in Texas. But they don't have it here today, so I'll try something different. Just had lunch. It's a grilled chicken and like a lemon sauce. I said I didn't get much lemon flavor out of it. Then rice, of course, and sauteed pineapples. Actually had a couple pieces of sauteed garlic. The salted cream coffee, on the other hand, I didn't know how to think about that, but I've seen salted coffee a lot, so I tried it. That was actually pretty good. I'm pretty certain it's a fresh made cream that you just added more salt to. So I have a little bit of a salt flavor to the cream. So that was pretty good. The cream and the coffee though was really thick and smooth, so it was quite good. So let's keep walking around, burn off some of this lunch. Ooh, big project there. I'm just turning here to the left. So I'm about 4 blocks away from my apartment. See what I'm saying? They just park on sidewalks. This corner here was a bunch of Westerners who were just sitting around drinking coffee. Like those construction guys got a bunch more cement. Those two ladies got around the front of the truck, so it means I can get past it to my apartment as well. How the heck did this guy get this truck in here? What a fit that must have been. I had a small truck, but that's impressive fitting in there. Had a little bit of a haze fog thing going on. All the extra wind we had last night. Picked up on the waves too. Well, little doggy. Man, it's freaking advanced Frogger today. Oh yeah, it definitely picked up the waves. All the wind from last night. Bit of haze in the distance. Kind of a low level fog kind of a thing going on, looks like. Then the mountains in the distance, you can see the clouds clipping the tops. There's a wet mist up there. See what high tide kicked up. The first time I see as much stuff brought in with the high tide. Actually not that much plastic. I mean, it's there. I mean, look, there's a sandal. Oh, you know what? I just realized someone has scooped up a lot of this into small piles. Yeah, you can see scratching, raking kind of a look leading up to the piles. So yeah, someone was out here cleaning up the pile, or cleaning up the beach, making it into piles. Someone else come by later on to take it away. You can see the haze coming through. Standing out there looking at the beach, lick my lips, I can taste the salt. Take a deep breath with my mouth open, I can taste the salt. And my glasses are getting covered with salt. We're gonna walk this way for a bit. Never gone this direction yet. There's that beach area park. Ooh, a lot of construction going on here. Another aquarium, you get to eat the pets. I'm kidding. It's a seafood restaurant. You just get to pick out what you want to eat, though. More buzzing. Bzzz. Then in the distance, you got the building partway knocked down. I'm going to assume that was on purpose. It didn't collapse on purpose. Or, sit there. It didn't collapse on accident, that's what I mean to say. You can see the crane back there in the distance, the orange one's working on it. So this whole area of Da Nang, constant churn. Something's going up, something's coming down. Come back in about 5 years. It'll be hard to recognize some places, I think. An example. I don't think people actually eat dogs here. This lady's walking little dogs. If you were trying to raise dogs to eat them, that would not be the breed I would choose. Not a whole lot of meat on those bones. Oh, there you go. There's another spot. So not only is that building being torn down, we got another area over here that was a building. It's all demolished down. Now I'm walking away from the beach in a totally new area I've never been in. Oh, there we go. This is the rat's nest I'm talking about. This is how you know you're in Southeast Asia. Probably the same in Latin America too, but I don't know. So apparently, you have to go by the sign that says Premier Village, Penang Resort. That is also where the beach is, so I'm guessing that's some upscale kind of place to stay. Is it going to be out of my price range? I'm going to keep walking down this way. We're in a totally different part of the city. I've never been to this part yet. A little Frogger. Not really. They got actually crossing lights here. Alright. Warning. Just because the light's green doesn't mean it's safe. These lights, people start going before the lights change. So, gotta giddy up and boogie. So I'm guessing because of the upscale living there, these restaurants seem to be a bit more upscale along here too. Got a bunch of trees lit up here in the short distance. So I didn't catch the name down there. Off the top of my head, I can't remember anyway. Pullman Hotel and Restaurant, Penang Beach Resort. That's a little swanky. At least looking from the road it is. It's got some Christmas lights. Christmas display. Poor Go driver. He looks like he's... Oh, he might be on his phone. He looks like he's asleep from this angle. Yeah, that's going to be top dollar kind of place to stay here. That's going to be one of those beach resorts. The sign across the road there says it's the International Convention Palace. And then across the way here, you can kind of make out some of the metal rebar for the footers for whatever building they're going to be building here. Second of walkaways, saw on Facebook there's a Christmas market. Probably another 5 more minutes walking before I get to it. Coming over here on the left at a convention center. Opens up tomorrow for the weekend. So I have to come back. Loose top. I have to come back tomorrow. Check this place out for the Christmas market here in Vietnam. And so I ran across the road. We have a public beach access lit park here. It's actually looks really nice in this area. Come back during the daylight. I'm guessing those lights up there are just more of this whole international convention center kind of place. Just gonna keep walking. Check this out. Can't really see it very well, I guess, on the phone. It's dark. Guess we're gonna have to come back during the daylight so I can see better. That's chlorinated water, I can smell it. Keep the growies from growing in their fountains. you got the money to afford it, I'm guessing this is the place you want to come. Say Ariana Pirama Villas. The only downside is kind of far away from everything, all the way out here. So while the resort, no doubt, really nice, but you gotta walk a long way to get back to where I've been for the last week and a half. I have no idea what's up ahead of here. It's like 6:30 in the evening. Still walking along this long sidewalk. That looks like they're setting up for the Christmas market stuff. Do shows, live bands, places to eat. Hear the music playing. I don't think it's... I'm just guessing they're testing everything right now. So I finally made it here. Probably take a half hour better to walk all the way back to my apartment. So I'll definitely have to come and check this out tomorrow. There you can see through the trees. Ariana Convention Center. Okay, let's walk all the way back and get some dinner somewhere. Oof. Look how far away those lights are just to get part way back. I gotta go all the way down here and hook around, finally get all the way back. See how long it takes me. Just check Google Maps. It says it's 29 minutes of walking to get all the way back. I'm not gonna go all the way back. I'm gonna stop a little short of the apartment so I can get some dinner. Yeah, I got a half hour walking to get all the way back to where I was. So I walked part of the way back, but 588,000. No, it's a child. Sorry, adult would pay 900,000 danong for seafood and steak buffet. I'll post up here what that is in dollars. I'm gonna probably have to hit the ATM. No, wait. I think the ATM pulled like 5 million dong out. It was about 200 bucks. So, anyhow, I'll post it on here what that price is for a big old seafood buffet in a schwanky part of Da Nang. Yeah, it's a really nice part of Da Nang. I'm guessing on the other side of these building here. So I walked on the other side of the street coming down this way. This looks like a pretty large expat crowd, Westerners at Dirty Fingers. So we got a pretty large coffee place here, Rom Coffee. It kind of wraps around, becomes a beer garden kind of a place as well. But because the off season, there's nobody really here. Probably get some food though. Now we're doing a This curve is going to go back around in the distance that building was all demolished. Yeah. Look up here on the top there, it says draft beer. That's a big old beer hall, coffee shop kind of a place, depending on your particular beverage of choice. I got another long stretch of lonely walking. There, another sign, draft beer parking lot. Oh, look at that. Staff is bored, I'm guessing. Got not a whole lot to do right now. Somewhere a dozen or so blocks that way is where my apartment is. Then I finally came out of that long curve, finishing up this part of the curve, line back up, run parallel along the beach again. So I'm getting close to back to the area I've been walking mostly. In the distance you can see that sign, it says Draco Hotel. I gotta go a couple blocks past that, if I remember correctly. Now you can see I've lined back up with the main drag. I'm all the way back over here to the known parts of the beach. We got on a big old bunch of mess of candy. That looks like a bunch of candy someone spilled. So now we're back all along the beach here, this long beach walk area. For all of us commoners who can't afford, because that is apparently all back that direction, is all that Premier International Convention Center, all that expensive is all back that way. Back to all the unwashed masses, back to my people. Back to this little beach park area. Doesn't look so inviting without lights. Got a light. So I'm all the way back to here. Took me 24 minutes. I probably have a good 5 more minutes to get back to the apartment. So Google Maps with my walking pace was pretty close to how long it was going to take me to get all the way back. Now we'll start to prowl for some dinner. Not so much down that way. Choices to be made. Where to eat. I have no idea what I want to eat tonight. Dude, just went right up to it. Me and a sign, what the hell? Live cooking. This looks like a rice crepe that my mother used to make for us. That she learned how to make from a Vietnamese person. When we were stationed in Texas when I was a child, baby, toddler, whatever. So this is the intersection with all the massagers, masseuses, masseusi, you know what I'm saying. Got a beef and cheese pie, a little bit of cheese, a bunch of big pieces of beef, potatoes, a little bit of an onion gravy on top, mashed potatoes with some onion gravy, and something of a salad kind of thing going on here. Mashed potatoes tastes really good so far. So Kaylin's beef pie was really good. Mashed potatoes are really good. Can't say much for the salad. A little fresh vegetable kind of thing. The rest was really good. It's 150,000 VND, so I don't know. Hold on, let me figure out what that is. Alright, did the math. $5.69. Beef pot pie, mashed potatoes, onion gravy, little thing of a salad thing, whatever, and a bottle of water. So that was a really good score, I think. And to remind you, this is the expensive part of Vietnam, here at Da Nang, in the tourist part of town.